So here we go. Ipswich Town 2022-23 fixtures have been revealed, and the Blues start the campaign with a home game against Bolton Wanderers on July 30th. I'm joined by good old Mike Bacon as we dissect and I'll share our thoughts on the fixtures from the first five to the key dates, the run-in, and all those sort of things. Mike, thanks for joining me first of all. Are you excited about the fixtures being released?
Yeah, absolutely I am. I mean, everyone else is excited about everything else except the fixtures, like kits and balls and season tickets. Well, they don't get me going, I'm afraid. This though does. This is it, isn't it? I mean, this is real now. This is not far away. These are real teams with real dates. And July 30th? What are we on now? 23rd of June. What, 5 weeks away, roughly? Yeah, very excited.
It is. Well, let's look at the first five then, Mike. And as I said, we've got a home game to start the season, which is always good. It will be in the sun on July 30th, Bolton at home. Then on August the 6th, we've got Forest Green Rovers away, our first ever trip there. That should be interesting. Should be a nice sunny day as well. Then we're home again against MK Dons on August 13th, sorry. Then we're away on a Tuesday night against Burton on the 16th of August. And then on the 20th of August, we have a little trip to Shrewsbury Town. What's your thoughts, Mike, on those opening five games?
Well, I like the way you think it's going to be sunny in all of them, Ross. That's good news. I mean, we can all start booking our summer holidays since the weather's going to be so good. Look, Bolton Wanderers at home. A little bird, just a little fun fact here. I don't know if it's the last time we played Bolton at home on opening day, but I think it probably was because we didn't play them that often on opening day. Was 1961-62 season, and we know what happened then. We were actually at Bolton that day on opening day, drew 0-0. But of course, Ipswich went on to win the championship that year. So is that a little taste of what's to come? Well, I say it was Bolton away on that season, not at home. But yeah, Bolton at home. Hey, you know, Bolton finished really well last season, don't you? I mean, they won they were unbeaten the last 8. So, you know, they're a good side and they'll go with a lot of momentum to Portman Road. Sometimes being at home on opening day, well, wasn't that great last season, was it? You know, and sometimes a little bit of pressure on the home side. I always prefer to be away on opening day. That's just my opinion. Doesn't matter. It's just how I feel. Go away on opening day under no pressure and see what you can do. But great attractive fixture. I mean, Bolton are surely going to be up there. So if you can get a victory over them on opening day, you're setting down a marker, aren't you?
You are. And let's take a look at the other fixtures. You know, Forest Green, that'll be a first trip down there. They got promoted. Town, you know, we're having to play new teams all the time now because we're in League One. We'll play different random teams. Forest Green will be there. Then we've got a home game against Milton Keynes, as I said. That'll be a really tricky game. Liam Manning's side will come to Portman Road. Kieran McKenna, 2 young managers battling it out early doors. Burton Albion away on a Tuesday night, and then Shrewsbury Town. Not a bad. Some people say it's not a bad start on paper, but of course, football is played on grass.
Well, look, I mean, Forest Green away is tremendously exciting because I don't think many fans have been there. Ipswich have never obviously played there, and everyone was sort of like looking forward to go to Forest Green. Well, I probably assume that's going to be their opening home fixture of the season. So they are going to be bang up for that one. It's going to be a very, very tough opening away fixture for Ipswich Town, even though Forest Green have just come up. That's going to be a real test of physicality against a strong Forest Green side. Tough. So, yeah, Forest Green, tough away first fixture. And then MK Dons at home. How good are MK? A couple of 2 opening home games, tough for Town. If they can get a couple of good wins, put a marker down against Bolton, then MK Dons. And then the first of a few Tuesday night games away at Burton Albion. I noticed also in the season on a Tuesday night, Town are away at Port Vale and Bristol Rovers. Long trips, Tuesday nights. Again, these are the matches you've got to get points from. But is it a tough start? And then Shrewsbury away, as you said, on the 20th. Is that a tough start? Is it an easy start? I would say it's a fairly middle of the road start, really. The 2 home games, if you can get those 2 home games won against good sides, Forest Green away is going to be tough. And then Burton and Shrewsbury, well, of course, they're all going to be different. So I think it's a fairly reasonable start to the season. I don't think it's easy, and I certainly don't think it's the toughest you could have had. It's certainly not the easiest we could have had.
Definitely not. Well, let's take a look at the key dates then, Mike. Always on A1's calendar. So home games out of the way. Boxing Day, we're at home. Thank God. I always like a home game on Boxing Day. We've got Oxford United at home. Then a trip to Lincoln on New Year's Day. So not too bad of a trip for Town fans. Then on Easter weekend, on Good Friday, we've got Wickham at home on April 7th. Then on Bank Holiday Monday, we're away to Cheltenham. So not a bad trip on an Easter Monday. Then we end the season, Mike, away to Fleetwood. That will be hopefully a massive game in terms, or we could be promoted by then. You never know. Or it could be a crucial game to get us in the playoffs or even win the league, whatever. I won't get too carried away, but what's your thoughts on those key dates?
Well, you are getting too carried away, which is fantastic because you should be, because we go to Fleetwood, hopefully parading the trophy in front of our following fans at Fleetwood, which would be lovely. But look, hey, Christmas. Now, as much as I'm not too bothered about being at home on opening day, I like being at home on Boxing Day. I think you're absolutely right, Roscoe, with that one. And Oxford United, good fixture. Another top 6 side from last season. I mean, good fixture. Another top side from last season. Lincoln away on New Year's Day. Not too long a trip for the Blue Army, so that's not too bad. And over Easter, Easter a couple of games sort of in quick succession, as you say, Wickham, then Cheltenham. Again, Wickham at home. These home games against these good sides have got to be won. But by then, we're really going to know where we're at, aren't we? By Easter, we're going to know where Ipswich Town are sitting. So it's difficult to say too much other than let's hope we're 20 points clear. That doesn't really matter.
Definitely. Well, let's take a look at the run in there, Mike. The final 5 games, the games that could be very crucial indeed for our promotion push and all that sort of stuff. Starting off on April 15th, we are at home against Charlton. Then we've got Port Vale at home on the 18th. That's the Tuesday night, of course. Then we've got Peterborough away. That's going to be a crucial away game. Of course, that's going to be packed, the away end at London Road on the 22nd of April. Then we finish the season. Our home game of the season is April 29th against Exeter City. And of course, we finish the season, as we said already, away to Fleetwood. What's your thoughts on the run-in there, Mike?
Well, the run-in, look, we've got 3 of our last 5 at home. And that's all you can ask for, really. Charlton, Port Vale and Exeter all at home in your 3 of your last 5 games. Hey, that could be a lot tougher, couldn't it? Let's be brutally honest. But of course, by then you're going to know where we're at. Everyone's going to know where we're at. Where we are in the league by then is well established. So we'll know what we're doing. I hope Peterborough away isn't too crucial a clash, as you said just there, because our record at Peterborough hasn't been great for a long time. We don't get great. And Peterborough have come down obviously from the Championship last year. I still think they're going to be a strong side. Let's hope that doesn't matter too much. But 3 out of 5 in your last. 3 or 5 at home in your last, as you're running, you can't complain about that, really. It's not as if you're playing Portsmouth, Derby and Sheffield Wednesday at home either. So running doesn't look too disastrous.
No, it doesn't. Well, let's take a look at some more key fixtures then, Mike. Of course, the standouts is Sheffield Wednesdays, the Derby, the Barnsleys. August 27th, we've got Barnsley at home. So really, if you think about it, August is it's not a bad month in terms of fixtures. Then always one that sticks up for me, Cambridge away. That's on the 4th of February. That's going to be another packed away and another local team to play against. Derby County away on the 1st of September. At home is the 22nd of October. Any other fixtures that stand out for you, Mike?
Well, look, I mean, I like the look of Derby at home on the 22nd of October. That'll be a big game. It'd be terrific. Derby County, obviously, probably not a League One side. They're very much a Championship side. They would still be in the Championship probably, but for their issues. So that'll be a cracking game. I mean, look, I'm looking through the whole Sheffield Wednesday, by the way. I think will be up there as well. So Sheffield Wednesday. I noticed we've got them at home back in February. By the time we get round to them at home and away quite early on in September. So we've got to put down markers against these sides. Hey, look, I'm looking through the whole fixture list, and I think to myself, do you know what? There's no reason Ipswich Town shouldn't be in the top 6 by the end of this season. There's absolutely no way. So we can pick out Cambridge at home and Cambridge away, and we can pick out Shrewsbury at home and all this sort of stuff, and that's fine. But really, looking at the whole fixture, look at the fixture as a whole. We've identified lots of bits of the run-ins and the starts. Ipswich Town should be in the top 6 by the end of this lot. That's as simple as that. There's no reason why not. We've got a good enough squad with a good enough manager, and let's hope it's top 2, not just top 6. But so there we go. Looking forward to it.
I am too. Yeah, fixture release date. Everyone's excited. I've just looked though at December though, Mike. It's a tough festive fixtures really. We've got Peterborough at home on the 10th. Then we've got Wickham away on the 17th, and Oxford at home on Boxing Day. And then the end of the year, the end 2022, we're away at Portsmouth. So that's a tricky festive fixtures. But as you said, why can't we be in top 6? Why can't we? And hopefully this will be the year. Well, Mike, it's been a pleasure. Any other business before we wrap up? We're going to bring you podcasts, more videos, and all that reaction on the fixtures. Of course, check out the East Anglian Daytimes website, and also tomorrow in the paper if you want to have a proper, real fixture list. You can put it on your fridge, put it on whatever you want. You can have their physical piece. Go and buy a paper tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely, Rosh. Absolutely right. Yeah, in the East Anglian Daily Times tomorrow will be our pull-out pull-out spread that you can put above your bedroom wall and pencil in the derby at home game and all this sort of stuff. How exciting is that? It's much better than poking it on a laptop where you try to see what you're doing. But anyway, yeah, you're right, Ross. Exciting times. The season's nearly upon us, isn't it, mate?
It is. I can't wait. Can't wait for the first. I'm pleased we're at home, first game of the season. But as you said, sometimes it's nice to have an away game than a home game. But Town fans are going to be packing out Portman Road. We shall all see you at Portman Road against Bolton. But of course, we've got pre-season, so bring it on.